and welcome to the final day's transmission from FTV. And sadly, this is the last day of FTV today, but that was before it gets closed down forever. And of course, however, BluetheFortune will probably announce the close down message later on before it gets shut down for good. So, anyways, now, for those of you who are wondering, why have we brought back this old logo of FTV? Well, I just thought it would certainly bring back a lot of memories. So this particular one that you're seeing right now, this was the ferry logo that was used from 2022 to 2024 somewhere, but that was until this new look comes along. So basically, this was used during the launch of FTV back in 24th September 2022, and of course the OG Bernie, however, did do the launch night, and it was quite good. So anyway, here are some of the highlights for what's coming up this morning on FTV. Of course, we begin in a couple of minutes with cartoon time with two Mickey Mouse shorts. Which seems that they're both in the public domain as well as the Steamboat Willie one. There's Plain Crazy and the Galloping Gaucho. That's the one with Mickey and Minnie in it, so that's coming up later on. And then, of course, we will be having a quick children's FTV morning slot because, sadly, this is Jordan and O'Hare Bear's last day to be presenters. Because Mr. Whitalbert, as you probably remember, he's already done the last day of his presenting on children's FTV from 2 days ago. So that's why me and O'Hare Bear will be doing that later on this morning after cartoon time. And then, of course, we got 3 programs that has bring FTV for a few generations. So, of course, we start things off with the good old classic, The Bearsons. And then, of course, we will be having an O'Hare Bear show. And finally, to finish off this morning, it's Ben the Bear. So that's basically all the programs that's coming your way later on this morning, right here on FTV. You're watching FTV, and now it's time for some cartoon fun with Mickey Mouse with 2 shorts, The Galloping Gaucho, and to begin with, as we take off with Plain Crazy. You're watching FTV, and here we go with the last ever children's FTV, as Jordan and O'Hare Bear to present some children's programs for our younger viewers for the last time. Coming up next on FTV, soon it'll be time to join the Bearson gang for one last visit, because FTV will be closing down later on this evening. So anyway, next on FTV, it's a classic episode of The Bearsons, and that's after the break. And now on FTV, what if the Simpson family turned into bears? We will find out for the first time on FTV, The Bearsons. Well, almost all the bears anyway. See, this was Blue's first ever announcing on going into The Bearsons. So this is what it was used back in 2022 as well as the launch. So anyways, as I say for myself obviously, this is FTV, and now it's time to join the Bearson gang for one last time. And here we go with a classic episode of it, and it's called To the Water. Come and meet the Bessons. Everybody say hello. There's Port and Ben with Andy and Barbara, with little Lisa too. With a first galore, with a terrible fall. Just you wait and see. It's the Bessons. It's the Bessons.
With water. With water. With water.
And of course, the Bessons won't be on FTV anymore, but don't worry, it will be moved to GTV and RWT when those two channels get launched.
With water. With wet, 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 wet. With water. With water. With water. With H2O.
And just a reminder that Ben the Bear will be here later on this morning, just to conclude this morning. And of course, coming up next though, the No Hair Bear Show, after the break. You're watching FTV, and now it's time for the No Hair Bear Show. And this is the last time we broadcast this show on FTV anyway. Why? Whoa. After the break on FTV, soon it'll be time to join Ben the Bear for one last adventure for him. And that's after the break. You're watching FTV, and now it's time to join Ben the Bear for one last adventure now, with his friends such as Lisa and Maggie, with Fudge and don't we say it, Mr. Pig. Oi! I heard that! Ouch! Well, as I said, here's Ben the Bear with his friends on Ben the Bear, he's a happy little berry cow. Ben the Bear, he's a bibbidi bobbidi bear. Good night, everyone. BluetheFortune for his announcement in the afternoon. Here's today's episode of Home and Away, and this is the last time to air this, of course.